Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. I feel like that was a false representation of how much energy I have. Ah, how are we all doing today? I can barely walk, but it's great. Hey, Meredith. Let me clarify. I can barely walk because of my legs. Okay, well, that also kind of, I didn't drown. I did a triathlon. Did you guys know that I was doing a triathlon last weekend? Have I mentioned that 78 times? Okay, but here's the tea. The swim, mm, mm, do not go well, but this one lady, I did have to help find a jet ski. Like I was swimming and she was behind me. I hope she's doing well. I don't mean to be like whatever. But they were she was like, "I can't do this." She's like yelling that. And then I'm like, "Do you need help?" And then she's like, "Yes." And I like waved down a jet ski and the jet ski came over and then I like swam with her over to the jet ski and was like, "You got this. Like swimming is horrible." To be fair, I did also need the jet ski. I would have been fine, but I was like, "I'll take a break." Anyway, but that was stressful. But then I mostly walked the swim because it was like deep enough. But I did a lot of the backstroke. The the bike and the run much more successful. But hey, Tiara. Um, I assumed the could barely walk wasn't like related. Thank you. Unlike okay, my family is so fun, but the part where I'm in the transition area, which is like after the swim, after I've swum for 20 minutes, and then I'm about to bike for an hour, 12 miles, my sister's like, "Go! You're not doing anything." And I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm gonna have a drink for a moment here, everyone." But she's the one who did the 5K with me, and the whole time she's just like, "We have to run like faster," and I'm like, "If I run faster, I will fall over." Anyway, but yeah, my favorite was my mom going, "She's not really doing anything." But you know what? It's fine. Amazed that you're awake and vertical. Listen, did I take the day off yesterday? I mean, mostly. I don't know. Okay, I think she would have been fine. She was just like panicking because when you're in the open water and like all you can see is that it's only gonna get deeper and you already feel like you can't really swim. But what I didn't realize, and what I don't think she realized either, is like you can actually touch the whole time. So it was like fine. But yeah, hero moment. No, she would have been fine. But it's fine. So how long was the swimming portion? It was 500 meters. It took me 20 minutes. It took most people like 10 to 15. I don't know if I think I did mention this in the video. I did place 170th out of 175 for women. So probably worse for the men. But, I was not last. And my swim really did hold me back from the time, but that's okay. Um, the poster boards were hilarious. Yeah, my family really loves to like go to an event. They're like, "Ooh, we're gonna go. We're gonna make a sign." Anyway, thanks, Casey. I hope your moving is going well. Um, yeah, it was a journey. That was like this whole situation with the woman on the jet ski was like the first like little leg of the swim, and so then I was a little stressed about it, but it's fine. Um, but yeah, it was good. We made it. We did. What am I gonna do now is Meredith's next question. Listen, I don't know. Sit. I I think I'm probably gonna keep on. I do like doing the bike. Like I really do like the biking. The, and the running. Oh, this is a good suggestion. I could do the 100-mile run through Death Valley. How about another 5K? My next goal is to like do a 5K and run the whole thing because I haven't done that yet. I haven't run like the whole thing of a race, you know? Or go to space, also a good option. So many good options. Truly, we will get to writing in one moment, everyone. But um but yeah, I want to do like a 5K sometime this fall that I actually run the whole time. And then in the spring, I want to train to do a 10K maybe. And then I'm still next summer I'm going to do the triathlon again, but I'm actually going to swim in the open water a lot because I did a lot of swimming in the pool, but it's so much different than in the open water. Like what I did in the pool for months was the freestyle. Did I do a freestyle one time in the open water? No. Because the water is just like everywhere. It's just like very stressful. You kind of feel like you're in a war movie because there's just like waves and like people around and people on jets. It's very stressful. But I also, my goal for the winter is to do one pull up. We will see. We will see. I could do the Camino or the Pacific Trail in the wild, or I could hike the app. Wow, there's so many suggestions. And for now though, what I'm doing after the triathlon is actually revising my darn book. Shocking to everyone. Is anybody working on anything fun and exciting? No? Okay. I am actually revising today. Allegedly. Ugh. Ooh, Meredith actually started draft 3 over the weekend. I was wondering if that was gonna happen because that's where I'm assuming you are on your I know I asked and then 1 second later did not get a response. Back to working on this the notes. Oh, what does this stand for again? I feel like I know it. Don't remember, but the notes for that. Fun. Revising, yes. Fun and exciting, no. Retweet on that one. I think I am like, I just need to get pumped up and then I'll do it. I like wrote a scene yesterday. I was like, I had this moment. I was like, I'm just gonna write something that doesn't matter. Like, I just want to be creative and not follow a list for once in my life. Turns out I actually ended up writing a scene that will definitely be going in the book. I was like, I'm just gonna write fan fiction of my own book. It's Sunday. Like, I just want to get into my creativity. And then I was like, oh yeah, this is a very essential scene. Why was this not in the book? So that was good. Still brain melting though. I will be sewing up my brand new work pants that I ripped today and need to wear tomorrow. Love to see it. Oh my gosh, Casey, opening my document for the first time since July 17th. Girl. So I don't even know what I'm doing. You got it. You got it. Ooh, Emma is waiting for the mic to arrive so I can try dictating for drafting. And also, I mean, I love to do it with a microphone because of the drama. But it does usually work without a microphone too. But I love it. That's so fun. I was dictating yesterday, that scene. So that was fun. Oh, the tabletop role play game. That's what that stands for. Tiara is rebuilding the most recent draft of the YouTube series I left after my hard drive. Oh my gosh. That is so frustrating. Tech issues, video issues, rough sauce. That's so frustrating. So I wish you the best of luck. Sometimes I reflexively call it D&D, but it's a whole different system. Gotcha. All right. Let's get right in this morning, everybody. I don't play any of the games like the D&D and the role play and the fun things that everyone does. I feel like that would be fun. I don't have time. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do for this sprint because otherwise I will just read a book on my phone. I have done it before, and I will do it again if I don't tell you. Um, uh, I'm gonna make I don't know what I'm gonna do. Mm. I'm just gonna make an initial list of everything I already know I need to fix, and then I'm gonna apparently look at the board. It's fine. Okay, I'll see you in 25 minutes. Go right. All right. That's the sprint. How did we do? I made some lists. Are we shocked? But they were important lists, so that's good. Making some progress. It's very hard to qualify or quantify or see how much progress I'm actually making. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. Anybody make any major movement? Looks like the art novice is here doing schoolwork. A birth. But I hope it's going well. I hope you get a lot done. Hey, Duke of Denver, thanks for joining. Ooh, anatomy and history. That's like kind of fun. There's part of me that's like, ooh, school. And most of me is like, no, never again. Meredith says, I made progress. I did not look at unnecessary data on Query Tracker. It's real. I do this so often where I'm just like, let me just look at the average response times. Let me just look at the comments. It makes it feel less intimidating. I don't know. Or more intimidating. I don't know. It's a wash. Hey, Caroline. Overslept and missed the beginning, but I'm here now. Good morning. Well, thanks for joining. Sherry's trying to cut down on words in each chapter as I got some feedback that mine are running a little long. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. It's so subjective and also so like it's just everybody has different feedback, so then it's like also hard to know what to edit and like is it something I really need to edit, but I'm impressed with you making so many positive changes. It's rough, but you got it. I did almost nothing, says Cranko. Congrats, me. But I talked to my mom about Halloween plans. That's fun. Started writing a piece of dialogue for 5 minutes, trying to figure out how to respond to the dialogue. I wrote so real, so real. Did the sewing without a tutorial, and you can definitely see where the hole was, but surely no one's looking that closely at my butt. I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just impressed that you're like sewing something by hand and not just throwing it away. Not that like throwing it away, but just like donating it. I don't know. Got a new computer and can't transfer my Scrivener file, so I'm retyping everything. Oh my goodness. I'm almost caught up, but nervous to move on and write new material. I've heard that you can use like Dropbox or something to like transfer files, but if you're almost done, just keep on rolling. But I know Cody the writer has a video about Dropbox and Scrivener. I don't know if that is relevant to what this is, but I don't know, that might be worth looking at. Duke of Denver worked on scripting a YouTube video about dialogue writing. Love to see it. Somehow yesterday I deleted. Oh my gosh. Sorry, everyone. Deleted 1.5K words when trying to write, so I'm trying to get those back. Oh, you got this. But you know what? I think deleting is sometimes or often more productive than writing. Okay, hoping to work on my new and shiny diary for the next sprint. Got to finish schoolwork super quick before that. You got it. You got it, the art novice. I get so in my head about the format of the story and if it's working or not, when really I just need to get it out and written, but here I am worrying about silly stuff. Yeah. I feel the same way about this revision right now because it's like hard to tell what is silly and what's actually a change I need to make, but we're getting there. We're getting there. No. They're my only pair of work pants, and I had to buy them yesterday. Oh, that's terrible. They were 1 day old. No, bottled water. This is no okay. Now my eyes are like. I'm so sorry. It's Monday, everyone. It's Monday, and the yawning. I don't know what I'm. Hello? Sorry, I'm just clicking random things now. Sorry, my eyes like my contact is having an emotional crisis. Okay, can ignore that for now. Um, this is real. Sometimes I feel like I worry about things just to procrastinate writing. Also real. Oh, I hope I did not cause all of you to yawn. But it's fine. It's good to know. I use Scrivener in the early parts of the process for drafting. I think I'll use Word for my next project until I replace my laptop next month. Interesting. About the Scrivener files, yeah. I don't know. The other thing about Word is that it picks up the dictation much better. Like it gets a lot more words right. So I am reevaluating, but I still like Scrivener a lot for revising and like having my drafts on Scrivener. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna go about that. But I did notice that Word has much better dictation software. So it's unfortunate for me. B says I use Google Drive to use the same Scrivener file on multiple computers. You can use Dropbox or Google Drive for it. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Like downloadable plugins for Google Drive or Dropbox that you can save the file on the cloud directly and grab it from the cloud. I think I do this with OneDrive. Like I think that my files are backed up to OneDrive because that's how I've recovered them before. So back up your work. This is your reminder. Yard Nava says, I have not written since Wednesday, and I think I'm starting to get scared of my document. You just got to open it up and get in there. I feel the same way because last week I was doing that whole other who even knows what. Like I haven't been in this book in a while, but and that this is the other thing is that when you're submitting to agents, it's all on Word. Like everything in publishing is on Word for some reason. I don't understand, but I kind of do. I get it. Like I think on the back end of things, Word is easier to work with than Scrivener. So like I get it, but I mostly just like Scrivener for the parts of the process where I have to have like 5 documents open at the same time, you know? But yeah, it's a mixed bag. Oh, okay. Oh, so you kind of just like edited through the stuff then when you were transferring it over, then that's super productive, you know? Not that everything even needs to be productive. Even if you were typing it word for word, it's still necessary. Been thinking about dictating on Word because I've heard it picks up better. Yeah. I think this is what I'm gonna do is dictating on Word and then transferring it over to Scrivener. Also, just like the dictation software on Word is better. Like when you dictate on Scrivener, it's just like through your computer. But Word, you can like say like start dictation and pause dictation, and it like actually listens a little bit better than just like your computer. So I think I'm probably gonna do that and then transfer it over to Scrivener. I don't know. It's getting too complicated these days. Anyway, let's get back to some writing. Let's do another 25 minutes. I'll see you then. All right. That is sprint number 2. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a thought. 1 second. Let me know how you're doing as I continue to think. Does that make sense? Anyway. Did something fall? No. Just my sanity. I don't know. Oh, I'm looking off to the distance in thoughts. Sorry. There's something in my notes that I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have to think about it. Anyway. Hey Devin, thanks for joining us. Figured out mirrored text is making my brain hurt. Mirrored text. Where's the text mirrored? Interesting. Caught up on retyping, read about 300 new words. That's awesome, Melissa. Art Novice had a question about dictation. Does it add grammar by itself? No, it does not. You do have to go in and put in the grammar and the punctuation, the dialogue tags. So it ends up being like a netting the same amount of time as physically writing. I prefer dictation because the words come out better the first time than they do when I type. That was not a sentence, but you know what I mean. It's not even a breakthrough. I'm just like trying to make sure it all makes sense. And it's not even the problems of life. It's like this plot thing. I'm like, there's just so many questions at this point in the process. And I don't know if any of them are right. Wrote 5 A5 pages in my diary and have a ton of shop slip scattered over my desk because I have to recall some prices. Interesting. I don't know what that really means, but I'm excited for you. Determined to finish chapter 10 today, but it's slow going. Send help. You got it. Can't wait to distract you. You know what? I'm still distracted. I don't know what's going on. I'm interested to see if there's any difference in my prose with talking and typing. See, that's what I've noticed the biggest difference is I like my prose better with dictation. Sorry. I'm so anyway, I really can't tell you what it's about because it's like would be much of a spoiler. Too much of a wow, can't even talk anymore. Anyway, but I'm interested to see Emma if that works for you too. So let me know. Devin says, I dictate when I'm on the go. I type faster than dictation. You type faster than dictation? Oh my gosh. You must type really fast. My dictation, like last night I dictated for 20 minutes and I got like 1,700 words. It was crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I remember now how dictation goes. B says one character is writing a letter to another who is stuck in a mirror. Ooh. So I'm trying to figure out if she needs to write it mirrored so her bestie can read it. Interesting. I am fascinated. I don't know. This week starts beta reader feedback revisions on draft 4. This sounds exciting, Devin. Woohoo. Getting it done. It's also the second week of high school for my youngest, so I'm currently dealing with schedule change. Yeah, this time of year is hard for the schedule change. Like, I think it probably impacts me the least of all because I don't have any kids or anything at this point, and my schedule is pretty much staying the same. But it's still like the transition of like everyone around me, and I work at a school, so like there's a bit of a transition. But I work in marketing at a school, so it's not like I'm teaching a class or anything. But it's always kind of a transitional time, for better or for worse. But Anyway, if anybody else wants to share how they are doing, feel free. But I think I'm probably going to end us here. I scheduled all of the streams last night, a little bit later than I usually do. But it's pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. No Friday, but the rest of the days. So we're back in business. Bottled Water says, when I dictate, it comes out like, and then they said some words which were way back. Yep, it's real. It's real. In my video yesterday, I like kept in the beginning of when I started to dictate, and it's real. Or maybe it was, no, it was the video from yesterday. I think. I don't know. There's too many videos in my life. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm really incoherent. But it kind of starts that way, and then I get into a groove with dictation. I'm sorry, Devin. 120 words per minute. Well, wow. Okay. Anyway, since I clearly have no more sentences left in me, I think I'm gonna leave us here, but I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Right on, everybody. If you're in the replay, let us know how you did. Bye.